Entering Malvern Prep just west of Philadelphia, where the homestanding Friars are set to take on Lawrenceville in the 2021 GEICO High School Lacrosse Showcase next. Welcome to the 2021 GEICO High School Lacrosse Showcase presented by the United States Marine Corps. We are in Malvern, PA. Game 2 of our doubleheader set to get underway. The Malvern Prep Friars, home team, 10th ranked team in the country, getting set to take on Lawrenceville Big Reg. And let's start with Lawrenceville, and a junior out of that midfield is Lucas Osborne.
Well, he's got tremendous athletic ability. Reminds me a little bit of like a Zach Currier in terms of the impact he'll have in the middle of the field. Doesn't score a lot, doesn't get a ton of assists, but his impact in the middle of the field as an offensive and defensive midfielder who starts transition, it's evident, and he fits the college mold midfield type of player.
For Malvern, it's Eric Spanos, a senior. He'll be heading to Maryland.
This kid's a beast. You see the 8 goals against Episcopal, but when I was watching tape on him this week, he's a big dude that has an absolute cannon with the right hand, but he's also slick. He's got really good hands, and I saw some moves out of him where traditionally a guy with a shot like he has from the outside doesn't have the inside game like he does, and I think as a high school senior, he's well on his way for pressing for playing time next year for John Tillman.
Our U.S. Marine starting lineups for Lawrenceville. You'll recognize there are a lot of names on this team that followed Coach Posner from Culver. So we'll talk about their stories. And then for Malvern Prep, a guy like Will Peden going to Penn State. Nick Potemski going to Duke. A lot of players, as Paul mentioned, seniors, upperclassmen, going to be making their way to college campuses. And we'll talk about them in the years to come. Dylan Cabahug-Almonte, number 49 for Malvern against Trevor Mackles for Lawrenceville, and we're underway in game 2 in Malvern with possession. Will they look to move quickly? They do, and right away, it's Eric Spanos. Right on cue, Kark gives the Friars the early lead.
Yeah, I mean, he is a force. You put him at the point, teams aren't going to slide to the face-off when Spanos is there, and this time they decide to do it, but he soaks a check and stings it with the right hand. He has range, and he has great stick work.
Yard sale. Check it out Tuesdays, a new edition. Oh my goodness. I'm just about ready to pump your show on U.S. Lacrosse on the YouTube channel, and just like that, Connor McGill comes firing into the corner.
Aggressive play. You got Pup. They call him Pup. Buono is one of the best long stick midfielders in the country, and he's going to put so much pressure in the middle of the field. You got guys like Morrow on defense, only a freshman.
Look at that.
And there's so much experience with the other team.
That is a shot from Spanos. The quickness on that release, Kark.
Yeah, Spanos is feeling it. And we mentioned the ability to shoot from outside, but what I saw on his highlight tape was a lot of plays like this. Gets into the body, and that's just creativity and being a crafty lacrosse player. You're all jammed up here. Defense kind of horse hooks you. During the quarantine, he was making some moves in the kitchen. I love that out of a young buck.
That's just too easy right there. McGill's second. Right now, Lawrenceville is on skates defensively, and this talented team, the Malvern Prep Friars, 10th ranked team in the country, making easy work of it.
McGill showing some versatility. His first goal was a lefty snipe. This time he goes inside. It's the experience of Malvern Prep.
William Upchurch first, but then Hunter Chauvette was a sophomore, and he nailed a goal too.
Yeah, you see Upchurch with the lefty finish and this beautiful backhand. He's got a quick change of direction. He's got a short stick on him, so he's going to the rack.
Beats Friedman. Good look, behind the back, scores Spanos. Well, you like that last shot, how about that one?
I'm telling you, Spanos is the real deal. This kid's showing me a little bit of everything. You saw the dodging ability at X when he tripped his defender up with a low angle shot. You saw the outside bombs, and then some creativity. Catching the ball in the crease, increases in angle. With the backhand shot. Look at the placement on this shot, too. This is beautiful. On a lefty goalie, he sticks it behind his back on the far pipe. Watch 7 here. He's got a cannon. Oh, that's a sweet move.
Improved his angle, but Piacentini was really nice in being Johnny on the spot to go down and get it. Slide comes, someone's going to be open. It was Peden. Couldn't quite get the pass, but he does now. And he beats Piacentini high.
Peden is showing some versatility as well. You saw on the 3-3 in the extra man, he was the quarterback, the passer with the vision, and that's what he's known for. Gets this ground ball, plants his feet, and a little giddy up. That is heat for the freshman to be staring at.
A high school campus like this where you got lacrosse and baseball, probably got some softball going. Saw some kids shooting baskets earlier. Rugby, we saw the rugby team practicing.
Yeah.
And that's not even fair. Potemski just blew by his defender and then was one-on-one with Piacentini, and Potemski's going to win that one more times than not.
Yeah, Potemski is the most elusive player that Malvern has. You know, he's got that ability from a suddenness perspective, right? Like the point of attack. You watch where he beats his defender on this move. It's the quickness and the footwork right here. Watch this. So he starts off with his right, just boom. That's just being quicker. That's being faster. And there's no contact by the defender there, too. If you're a defender, like when he gets up to goal line extended, you need to play the leverage game. Get Lawrenceville now, because in a couple of years, it's going to be tough sailing when you play them because they're going to be loaded.
Behind the back goes Potemski. Now we're going to get, looks like we got a inside the crease. Doesn't take anything away.
Not sure what
from
happened
the
there. He definitely wasn't in the crease. Maybe one of his teammates
Potemski wasn't.
No. Oh, it was on the outside.
Oh, hit.
Yeah, hit the outside.
Mom goal.
We all got fooled there,
that's
Cotter, that I grew up with.
Oh, yeah. Like, these are all your uncles, your cousins, your nephews. Spanos. Man, he just got a chance to rip. Piacentini,
I sent you a picture earlier when we were talking about all the names in the Italians of my Uncle Fonzo. Spanos again.
That is just that's a freshman making a mistake.
Exactly.
And a senior going to Maryland making him pay.
Yeah, John McAvoy. Malvern's always in the mix, right? You think of Malvern, you think of Haverford, you think of LaSalle. There's just really incredible. Episcopal. Like, this Philly area is so loaded with talent. Central casting.
Right.
He's in the Stickball Hall of Fame, Uncle Fonzo.
Well, there's Piacentini. Well, that's a really nice save for him. Maybe that'll get his confidence up, as he has just been peppered all first half long. And we'll get a penalty here, a loose ball call against Malvern. So maybe Lawrenceville can get a goal here at the end. This will get him going. I mean, McGill is point blank.
Yeah, that's a spectacular save by Piacentini. In Indiana to Lawrenceville, New Jersey.
Yep.
Tells you a lot about Poser in terms of his ability to coach.
And that play right there shows you a lot about Malvern's ability to put the ball in the back of the net in this game. Peden finishes.
Just too much talent. I mentioned at halftime the offensive overpowering type of skill of Malvern. Potemski, who normally is the guy who's creating and is a matchup nightmare from a dodging perspective, feeds it in tight to Will Peden, who's known as the passer. So these guys deal a little bit of everything.
Sheridan. Great move. Piacentini is there again.
Yeah, I like the freshman netminder. I think they have something to build around him. Get harder. Like, your defense is never going to be younger. You're never going to be younger. You're going to be bigger. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be quicker. This is an awesome opportunity for him. Another stop. Kevin Morrow's dad, Dave Morrow, was an unreal defender. National Defender of the Year at Princeton. Won a national title in 1992, Bill Tierney's first at Princeton.
That's just not fair right there. Easy goal. Malvern increases their lead as Nikolic joins the party.
It's Relentless. Peden, once again, the passer. He's got real vision. We saw him on the point of the 3-3 extra man, and that's a through pass. And that will be welcomed at Penn State.
Long, giving us this advantage. The end zone looks.
I like this on the extra man.
How the offense moves, how the defense looks to try and counter. 7 seconds left in the man up. Now full strength. Bounce pass.
Wow.
And a finish by McGill.
Peden with the bounce pass.
Showing off.
Yep. You remember Ryan Tierney a couple weeks ago when Hofstra played UMass. He busted this out. Little inspiration here. Look at this bounce pass. This is sweet. Use the turf. Boom. English can rip it too. We've seen 2 shots very similar. I love that bouncer because you know what happens, Chris? Especially when you're man up. All the defensive sticks are in the middle.
Prep on top of Lawrenceville. Our GEICO MVP, of course, it's Eric Spanos. 5 goals in the first half.
Yeah, remember the name. He brings heat, 6'4", big righty. He's got some creativity in his game. Will trip you up at X. He's been all over the offensive field. And what I love about Spanos is his ability to ride, too. Today, the Spanos-Will Peden connection. College football coach going from one big-time program maybe to another, or an NFL team, right? Like, he's played or coached with a certain type of player now for a while. And now he's got to adjust as Malvern continues to just pour it on. There's your guy, Cotter.
Yeah, that's Udo. Freshman. Bigger than everybody.
You love it. In a game like this, when you get a lead, you can put in the young bucks. And Udo catches the ball with the right hand with the little jumper. He doesn't even need a jumper. He's so big, Cotter.
Lawrenceville.
19 and 13. Those are the guys to watch. 2 sophomores.
And they break the drought. You mentioned 19, Chauvette. First goal for Lawrenceville in over 32 minutes since he last scored in the first half of this game. 32-15 to be exact, the time of the drought. But Chauvette carry a little bit of momentum into Lawrenceville's next game.
Oh, that's a beauty. Look at the location there. Left-handed, underhand rip to the opposite pipe of the goalie. And when I watched tape on Chauvette, that's what I was seeing.
Here's Udo, just scored. We'll get inside. That's 2 for the freshman.
Loving what Udo's doing. He scored on the crease with his right hand moments ago, and this time he cashes in and delivers with the left hand. Udo is a big target. The slide comes early, and love his awareness, too. He follows that slide. Watch him following that slide. His stick is up. That is perfect crease attack play by Udo. That was
Friars on their home field. Get the W, Paul.
Indeed. A lot of future stars on the field, Mr. Cotter.
We got to see them in all their glory this afternoon. The future of lacrosse is bright. Malvern Prep with the 15-3 win.